recording. You can start your recording. And okay, so today we are going to talk about the topic that is how to find out your own mistake. I think every people are working on our English language, so we have at least few idea, and we are, I think, like me, if you will talk sometime, try to, get to know whenever I'm speaking at the same spot, definitely I can't correct it. And sometimes I try to correct it by speaking again, I mean the same phrase again. And it happens definitely when I try to talk with a stranger. Another thing, how I do sometimes people who is in front of us, they try to tell you mistake that you have made mistake. Like I have remember one thing, I always used to tell, I am agree, but it is not true. It is not
I
correct. The
agree.
correct is I agree. Yeah. So
Right.
this, this I think I get to know through another person. And these are very small mistake, but by doing it, by analyzing it on daily basis, we can reduce it. And definitely it's going to help you in coming days. Not in initial, I'm not telling these those people you have to focus too much on your mistakes. For beginner people, you have to focus on your fluency starting. One time, if you have got your fluency, now you don't have any issue. The vocab that you have, the sentence you have, you are speaking, then you can work on your little bit mistake that you're creating, and you can recorrect, make it better and better. This is how we will one day able to speak a fluent English. And it matters in so many cases. So okay, Vicky, what do you want to say about it?
Yeah, we all know, bro. Sometimes we all make mistake, and sometimes we don't know that we are making mistakes, and sometimes we know that we made a mistake, even after knowing that thing. Uh, but we realize after speaking, we that we turned out to be wrong. And sometimes some people say that I don't know grammar. So is it just because of not knowing grammar I am making mistake? But there are so many people, they don't even know English grammar, but still they are speaking properly and fluently just
Mm,
because they are used to this language. So I think the fact is to get used to this language first, no matter not only in English, no matter about which language we are talking, we need to get used to first. And yeah, we know English grammar is definitely important to know. Just because if we don't know English grammar, then we can't frame even small sentences. So we should know at least sometimes anyone can ask us that uh, am I wrong or right, then you can make them correct.
mm,
So definitely it's necessary to know, especially these days, because English grammar is necessary for many exams also. In fact, especially in competitive exams. And even I also know most of the things of English grammar, but I make many mistake while speaking just because I'm not used to this language. So
mm.
we all make mistakes somewhere or the other, and sometimes we know that we made a mistake later. Sometimes we know while speaking too. Yeah, so that's all from my
Yeah.
side.
All right. Yeah, that's a great point. Okay, Steven, unmute yourself and put your point of view. What do you think about it?
Yeah, so hi everyone, I'm Steven Pawan, and today I'm talking about today's topic like how to find
Speak loudly a little
mistake.
bit. Steven, speak loudly.
Yeah, now I'm audible not loudly.
Yeah. Hmm. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, so today I'm talking about how to find mistake when you speak any topic, any story. So how to find your mistake, like but yeah, my opinion, mistake is important in every people life because you will not a mistake. So I think you sorry I'm so my views, you not you not try for in next sorry best for any. So I think mistake is important, but only one mistake you again and again do. So I think it's a wrong. Mistake is important and it's a not bad. mistake is important, and then only one mistake you can on you do on any like some long time. So I think it's a wrong only one mistake. Like some people are like morning time, so any like good morning. So good morning, some people good morning, so it's not morning, are silent, you all know, I think. So
Yeah.
it's a morning, are silent morning, like some product like
It
motin.
depends. It depends. If you are speaking British English, then sometimes you can make silent. But if you are speaking American pronunciation part, then you can take R with morning, or you can say just simple morning or
No,
morning. It is both correct.
yeah, both are correct, but when you speak and your personality, then you're not a good, like when you speak and morning, more teen. So, and January. So it's a not, I think, good. Yeah, but both are good. Yeah. But but I think January,
Yeah.
Wednesday, and morning, Martin. So I think it's a good. I think pronunciation good. So yeah. So how to mistake find mistake? So like I think pronunciation more more student and more overall peoples are speaking than speaking. So pronunciation mistake also, and me also, and firstly you speak any topic, any story, then you record your voice format audio record, and after then stop, and after you listen your audio and find your mistake, like past in past, had and have, sorry, had and
Yeah.
was, where this place you use like singular and plural, so where you use correct and not correct. So this find you mistake, and present time and future time. So future time so also will use all time you can do, and anything will also use, but present time like is, am, and
All
has,
right.
have. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Sum up your points, Shivam.
singular and, sorry.
Complete your sentence. Complete your points now. You don't have more time to speak now.
Yeah. So I'm saying, like singular subject and plural subject. So correct word, and not matter you active voice speak and that passive voice speak. So it's a not matter you fluently speak to any method follow. But I think mistake is important, and find mistake, and then you create some personality development, like when you speak of second person, like any interviewers front.
Mhm.
So I think it's a good, and but yeah, you can
Okay.
find your mistake, use yourself in yourself, not a matter when you speak second person your it's a mistake. So I think yourself is you find your mistake. So I think it's
All right. That's
okay,
great.
anybody can speak now.
Okay. Yeah. Vishal Saxena.
Yes.
Yeah, bro.
Okay. So good afternoon. Today we have a topic like find a mistake. So yeah, I am agree that a mistake is good thing, but if we do one mistake many times, so it is not good. And many people say that I am not good in English. So it is not correct. Correct is I have not good command of English language. So many people use many people commit many types of mistake. So if we record a small video with the help of mobile, and after that if we I will see to own video that we find to own mistake, and if we work on that mistake, so we will influence, and we will enhance our English. So it is very good. So I think many of people commit many of mistake that they commit mistake like tense related, they commit mistake like uh, uh, like a vocabs, so it is not good. But if we find it to our mistake, and then we work on that mistake, so it is good.
Yeah, exactly. We have to find our mistake and then we have to work on that. And the best part about it is we have to record, right? You are talking about that?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
we have to
exactly.
record it to own video, and after that if I will see that to our video with video, then we also find to our mistake. And
Sure.
I don't have to another person to find to our mistake, because I also know everything, and I also able to find to own mistake. So I don't think that if we commit a mistake, then another person find my mistake. I also able to find my mistake, and I also correct to my mistake. So I think
Sure.
it is very good. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, great point that you made. Kajol,
Yeah.
yeah.
In my opinion, I think how we find our mistakes. So I think when we are talking with any person, like when we are talking in Buddy Talk or any other app, or talking with people. So at that time, we just can't aware about our words, what we are saying. But if we do the one-to-one session and we have the recording, so we can watch that recording. It will be very helpful for us, that how we use those words, how we pronounce those words. So it will help us to find those mistakes, I think. And second important thing is that while doing the sessions, when we are talking with it's not about session. If we are talking with any people, like I am talking with you or anyone, so at that time also I totally figure out that what new words I will take from you, so that I will also use those words. So at that time also, like, we have to see, first of all, we have to improve our listening skills, I think. If we have a good listening skills, then we can easily find our mistakes. you
Understood.
know like
Yeah,
when we are listening any podcast or watching anything in English, or talking with anyone. So I think at that time also, when we have a good listening skill, so we are able to analyze those words and what we are generally used to talk. Like, sometimes it just happened with me that sometimes I just forgot to use the words, most of the words. But while talking with anyone, at that time when the person is used those words, so at that time I just memorize those words. So I think, yeah, watching your own videos, talking with people, so we should just aware about many things. So because of that awareness, we can find our mistake, I think.
yeah, sure, exactly. Okay, so now, oh,
Yes. Am I audible?
yeah, bro, you are audible.
So I think finding mistake is most important. For that, obviously we should record our session, and obviously whenever we make any kind of record, and after at night when you are about to sleep, you can just go ahead and check where in which sentence you are making mistakes, and what in which sentence you are trying to speak, but you are unable to speak, and you are lacking the vocabulary and that kind of thing. You can see by yourself at night. Just record all your sessions whenever you get a chance to get conversation with anyone. Basically, if we do this simple trick, then definitely this help. This is from my side. I think
Yeah.
it's a very
Mm-hmm.
useful thing to record
Yeah,
our
exactly, it
sessions.
is.
I think.
If the time
Mm.
is left, then I want to mention one point.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say that while when we are a beginner, so we can do some kind of thing to avoid the mistakes. So I think it will be better when we are sending our audio recording or anything. So or maybe you have given the topics to us. So I think it will be better
Mm-hmm.
for us. Firstly, we will write those things it will be better
Yeah,
for us. When we write those things and read those things, so I think it will be helpful for us to avoid more mistakes. So I think that's
exactly,
my
exactly. Yeah, sure. Even, Kazol, even if we don't need to write whole script, that what we are going to speak,
yeah.
but at least we
Mm.
can write few words, few
Yeah, few
points that
words
we are
exactly.
going to forget, and through that what we can relate. Like some people use this technique in their speech, and gradually
Yeah,
we will get to know that how to use those words whenever we are speaking. So yeah, yeah, that's a great method. And I think
Yeah,
everyone
you are
can do
right.
every single day just because we have topic. The topic that I give every single day, we have to record. So we can do every single day. It will hardly take your 3 to 4 minutes to write, and then just 2 to 3 minutes just record yourself. If you are recording just an average 4 or 5 minutes, so not more than 10 minutes, but it will be more and more beneficial according to me.
Yeah, you're right. Mistake make you better. Like when you
Yeah, exactly.
speak any like English language, Hindi language, all Indians language, like Japanese, all other countries language. So you make
Mm-hmm.
a practice, and then mistakes also. So mistake you make up good. I think better in your past
Sure.
future time.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, Imama Hashim, now you can tell your point of view that if you are speaking, sometime you get to know about your mistake. So how do you correct that mistake? Whatever the few 2, 3, 4 sentences that you want to speak, you can speak. Miss Imama Hashim, unmute yourself. You have muted. Yeah.
Thank you for giving me a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we made a lot of mistakes in our life, even consciously or unconsciously. It is sometimes it depends on our memory, and it is also a part of our life. But even some common English mistakes are when we use mm, negative, double negative, or even double positive. Like she didn't use anything. Like example, yes, or she didn't know nothing. It means she knows something, but she has no idea to how to explain my sentence, or even
Mm-hmm.
or even even a person consciously mistakes or uh, or many other uh, or many other
Yeah.
or a person knows how a person uh,
Okay.
I
All
think
right.
I am
Sorry.
I think I'm there. I want to listen this meeting,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
participate.
No problem.
That's right.
But
Yeah.
but
This is
it's
how at least
practice.
one day you can
I
speak
think she
more.
made
Speak.
a very good.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
think she made a very good point because when we say sometimes we use negative and but no, it's not like that. That we are sometimes we say positive and positive in sentence when we framing sentence. This has a lot of and there's
Yeah.
I think really because it's a mistake we do in everyday life.
Okay. All right. Nabil,
Yeah,
now
exactly.
you speak your point of view.
Dhruv, I
Okay, okay.
think you make your points, and I would like to wrap up this item. Okay.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Vicky, you want to say something?
No, I was just saying that she she made a good point. Like, sometimes we use many words like we use repeat plus again. So we should not use again.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we use
Yeah.
return back. So we should not use back
Yeah.
after that. And there
Exactly.
are so many words which are not
Like
used
big
with not,
blunder. Big
like
blunder.
hardly,
Yeah.
rarely, deny. These are the words which are not used with not. So
Exactly. Yeah.
She made a great
Sometimes
point.
we don't have idea, and sometimes we
That's it.
don't know, and sometimes we use that word in a superfluous way. It is called superfluous if we are using that word along with like big blunder. There is no big blunder, it's only a blunder. So okay, Miss Imama, I think you have made a very good point that we all get to at least connect, and this is a really new point. Definitely, it comes from grammar part, but a person who is at least intermediate level, we can start working on it. So okay, so from today's conversation, the best point that we have get to know that we have to record. Either you can record in your audio format, or if you are able to record in your video format, that has nothing, that has no substitute. You can record, we can listen, and that is how we can correct our own mistake. And we are capable to correct our own mistake. We don't need all the time to other person. So believe in yourself, and you know English, we all know English. That's why we are able to understand. So many people are on television, or whenever we are going to read book, we can easily understand. But when it comes about the speaking, we got stuck. So we have knowledge, we know in our mind. That's why if we are listening to ourselves, we can find some mistake. Definitely not all the mistake, but gradually we can better it. So this is the point that that has made by all the member today. So yeah, and now we will just move towards some question and answer if someone want to ask. Okay.